Have you ever noticed this shocking trend? The moment you tell someone what to do, they suddenly don't want to do it anymore. You say, "Please clean your room," and they're like, "No." You say, "Trust me, this is good for you," and they instantly push back. That invisible wall people throw up is called reactance. And once you understand it, you'll never try to persuade people the same way again. What is reactance? It's what happens when people feel their freedom is being taken away. The brain goes, "Hey, you don't control me," and then it does the opposite. Even if your idea was good. The harder you push, the harder they resist. So today, I'll show you 7 reverse reactance strategies. These are counterintuitive tricks that make people want to do the thing they were resisting. No force, arguing, or pressure. Just psychology. The big secret most people miss. Here's the truth most people don't understand. People don't resist the idea. They resist being controlled. So if you remove the feeling of control, resistance melts. That's the entire game. Now let me show you how. Strategy number 1. The permission drop technique. This one is powerful, and almost feels too easy. Instead of pushing, you give permission not to do the thing. Sounds backwards, right? Here's how it works. Instead of saying, "You should really try this," you say, "You don't have to do this at all." Boom. Instant relief. Their brain goes, "Oh, I'm free again." And guess what happens next? Curiosity replaces resistance. Instead of, "You should start exercising." Try. Honestly, you don't have to exercise if you don't want to. Pause. Then add, "Some people just decide when it feels right for them." Now watch what happens. The pressure disappears, and the brain leans in. This works insanely well with stubborn teenagers, narcissists, and anyone who hates being told what to do. Because freedom feels good. Strategy number 2. Let them say no first. This one is sneaky and genius. Most people are desperate to hear yes, but yes creates pressure. No creates safety. So instead of asking for agreement, you invite rejection. Instead of saying, "Can you help me with this?" try saying, "This might not be something you're interested in," or, "You're probably going to say no to this." What happens? The brain relaxes. It goes, "Oh, I'm allowed to say no," and once people feel safe saying no, they stop fighting. Ironically, that's when they often say yes. Why this works? Reactance thrives on pressure. No pressure equals no resistance. When you let people say no, they no longer need to prove independence. So they actually listen. Strategy number 3. The "you decide" frame. This is one of the fastest ways to dissolve resistance. You hand control back. Instead of leading with your opinion, you let them choose. Instead of, "This is the best option," say, "There are a couple ways to handle this." You get to decide what works for you. That single sentence does something magical. It tells the brain, "I'm not trapped." Once people feel in control, they stop resisting. And here's the funny part. Most of the time, they choose the thing you wanted anyway. Strategy number 4. Agree with the resistance. This one shocks people. Instead of arguing, you agree. Even if they're wrong. They say, "I don't think this will work." Most people respond with, "Here's why you're wrong." Big mistake. Instead say, "Yeah, that makes sense. It might not work." Pause. Then add, "That's why some people don't even try it." What just happened? You removed the fight. Now there's nothing to push against. When there's no enemy, resistance collapses. Strategy number 5. Talk to their future self. This one bypasses reactance completely. Instead of telling them what to do now, you talk about later. Instead of, "You should start this today." Try. A year from now, you might look back and be glad you started. Notice something? No command, no pressure. Just imagination. The brain loves imagining future wins. And imagination doesn't trigger reactance. Strategy number 6. Use stories, not instructions. Instructions trigger resistance. Stories trigger curiosity. Instead, you need to change this habit. Try. I knew someone who used to struggle with this. They didn't change right away, but when they did, everything got easier. Now the listener isn't being told what to do. They're just listening. And while they listen, their brain connects the dots on its own. That's persuasion without resistance. Strategy number 7. The low expectation close. This is powerful for influence and sales. Instead of hyping something up, you lower expectations. Instead, this will change your life. Say, this might not be a big deal for you. The brain goes, oh really? Lower pressure equals higher curiosity. High pressure equals instant reactance. Here's the big takeaway. People don't want to be convinced. They want to feel free. Once freedom is restored, influence becomes easy. This is why yelling never works. Arguing makes things worse. Pushing creates pushback. And why the calmest person in the room often has the most power. If you remember just one thing from this video, remember this. Stop pushing. Start releasing. Release pressure. Release control. Release the need to be right. When you do, people move toward you instead of away. That's reverse reactance. If you want to discover other powerful persuasion tricks to get anyone to do anything, click the link in the description below. Then watch this video next to learn 30 dark psychology tricks so dangerously effective, it feels illegal to use them.